Hi everyone, I'm JD. Welcome back to my channel. Well, I have a new collection of journals to share with you. These are a fairy tale series, totally unplanned, but what happened was, some of you might recognize this book. I got it from an op shop and I was only just going to use this to make up paper packs, and I did that. And I think I've only got enough to make one more paper pack with this, or maybe two more, that it went with the music paper pack. So love just the really vintage look to the pages. It's got that the brown color of the pages, and as I was flicking through it, I just started to really love the illustrations. They were just so cute, so adorable. And so I like how there were colour ones too, especially. In particular, I love the ones of the dresses, and there's some really cute ones of the animals too. So I ended up making 7 journals based on 7 fairy tales in that book. It worked well because most of the fairy tales had 8 pages each, and if you watched my Make a Junk Journal series, you know that I like to choose roughly 8 pages that I call feature pages, and the rest are what I call the writing pages. So the concept is also to create some more writing based journals, and maybe art journals or smashbook type journals. If you don't know what a smashbook is, I'm not too sure either, but I've watched some channels and seen smashbooks where, no, not smashbook, sorry, glue book, and it's basically you just collage in it and glue things that you like in it, nice pictures. But I used some heavier paper, which is from an A4 visual diary, so it's got that nice texture to it for drawing. So that's why I kind of figure it's more like an art type of journal, and because it's the heavier paper, it can take a lot of, I don't know, weight, so you can pile on glues and paints maybe and that kind of stuff. So it's also interspersed with, what's it called? Moleskine? No, Moleskine? Moleskine? How do you say it? You know that brand of notebook? And it's like this really, I don't know, high quality, upmarket type brand. Or not too sure, I don't know, just one of those well-known brands. I personally haven't tried it, but I got a free Moleskine, I have no idea how to say it, notebook, A4 size as well, or slightly smaller than A4. And so it's just got a really nice creamy tone to the pages. So I paired those 2 pages together as the writing art pages. And that is the concept for these, for you to fill it up with your own thoughts, your own memories, add your own pieces of ephemera, or just straight drawing and writing in it. And so, letting the feature pages speak for themselves, the gorgeous fairy tale illustrations. Okay, there's a lot here, so I'm just trying to fit them on my table and give you a flip through. So, the first one is, oh, the covers, by the way, I should explain that. I had a whole bunch of these decorative pretty papers, I suppose. So some of them are kind of satiny, glossy, I'm not sure if you can see that. Others are just really pretty designs, and I thought I'll just use these because they're kind of regal looking and kind of work with the illustrations, the coloured illustrations. So very simple, unembellished journals. I have to admit I was a little bit embellished out after those fabric cover journals, and I've had a custom order, and I've made some other journals with everything from that custom order that was left over. Oh my goodness, Keanu just jumped on my back. He's getting good at this, because when he jumps on my back now, he doesn't dig his claws in. He just comes up to say hello. Hi honey, come around to my front, hey? Here we go. You say hello to everyone? Hi. Hello, my sweetheart. Do you want to curl up at my feet? Or do you just want some attention? You want some pats? We'll see, we'll see. Here you go. When I get a desk, when I get a big desk, Keanu, I'm going to create a spot next to my crafting for you to sleep. Okay, so what on earth was I saying? Oh yeah, so yeah, I got a bit embellished out and just wanted to make some really nice simple journals, and also journals to cater to a lower price range, I suppose. I've done quite a lot of really heavily embellished journals, so I just wanted to go to something simple and basic, something where you can fill it up yourself. So the first one is, sorry, Little Red Riding Hood, or Red Riding Hood. So all the pages are just in order of the story. Oh, and some of them, no, I think this is the only one that maybe there's one other, that I included some fairy tale images from a different book. And so this is Little Red Riding Hood from that other book. So this is the heavier card type paper, or the textured visual diary paper. And look at how cute it is. I've got a thing for rabbits. Oh, not like Gail though. Like, I don't collect rabbits at all. But I used to have rabbits when I was a kid. And so when I see cute pictures of rabbits, I'm like, oh, they're so adorable. And here is a page from that other fairy tale book, Little Red Cap it's called, from the Grimm Fairytale. Fairytale? Oh my goodness, words speak. So yeah, it's literally just, in most cases, page from the fairy tale book, Moleskine, no, A4 diary page, then a Moleskine page. I really don't know if I'm saying that right. Oh, they all have a paper bag pocket page too, just for fun. So the good thing about this is I can just do it. How cute is that? So happy I can do. Oh, how cute is this one too? Look at that. Oh, that's adorable. Is I can do a really quick flip through, which is really good. So this is Little Red Riding Hood, and yeah, I have no idea if anyone is interested. My vintage music cover journals, none of them have sold, so I was like, oh, okay. Now, I'm not too fast, because what I do with any journals that don't sell, I just, look, here's the wolf and Little Red Riding Hood. I use them as thank you gifts. It's brilliant. It's like I always have them on hand. And I also use them for giveaways, and I use them to use just random RAKs as well, to surprise people with. And also my $20 and $30, how cute are they? Patreon level tiers, oh gosh, that made a meal of that sentence. My $20 and $30 patrons through Patreon, they receive a journal at the end of 12 months as a thank you gift from me. And so I'll just pluck any, journal from my shop. But it will be one of my, I was hoping it would be one of my Daphne's Diary ones as a thank you gift. How cute. But it will be one of these types of journals. Either Daphne's Diary vintage music cover one, or a paper bag journal. Just as a little thank you. Like, it's a bonus, that part. The real reward is like the extra videos, the freebies, the digital kits. But I thought at the end of 12 months it would just be nice. I kind of thought of it like it was a Christmas present, actually. But yeah, this one I had to do a bit different because I used 2 strips of paper to create the cover. I didn't have a full size, and then I just used some washi tape to reinforce the spine. The other ones are fine because I bent over the card stock, and it's quite thick, but this one I had to cut a section for the front and back, so I just used some of this washi tape. And I love this one because it reminds me of the forest. I call this forest washi tape. There's a blue one that I call ocean, and this one's Snow White and Rose Red, which I just think is really pretty, this one. Especially pretty, because it features 2 characters that wear beautiful dresses, basically. So let me flip through this, and mainly it's just to show you the images of the fairy tale book. So yeah, what I was saying, I was thinking that that's Sorry, hilarious. I love this blue dress. Keanu, you okay, little kitty? Better getting him some dinner after I film this video. Hey, look at that. So cute. This dress is so beautiful. I just have this thing for dresses. That old style, especially the gowns. I just love the gowns. Probably because I just love anything sparkly and girly. Like these two. Oh my gosh, these dresses. Yeah. That's really cool. And that's literally why I chose to make journals out of these, because the pages were just speaking to me with those illustrations. Actually, this is going to take longer than I thought. Oh gosh, I get a sore back while I flip through, so I'm just like, ah. But I'll get through it, don't worry. Alright, Keanu, you're not allowed on that shelf. Hang on. Come down, sweetheart. That's my special shelf. You're not allowed up there. How about you come here? Hello, sweetheart. Good boy. So this one with the bird, really cute. I did Cinderella because in the Disney version anyway, the cartoon, she, you know, has those little blue birds. So I just thought that was kind of cute. Alright, so Cinderella, a classic. Yeah, what I was saying was here's me doing another random rant, spiel thing, sharing of the heart type thing. But I actually prefer journals like this, where it's just blank. Well, you know this if you watch my channel for a while. Love that dress. Yeah, I just love blank journals more. I absolutely love creating journals with ephemera, and this gives me my dilemma. I also love seeing journals with lots of ephemera. I think they're works of art and they're just stunning, but I personally don't like to use them unless I've got like a very specific way of using it. But usually I just like to have a clean slate in front of me, and then I can add my own pockets, my own embellishments, my own ephemera, glue them onto the page myself, that kind of thing. And so yeah, that's why I have this sort of dilemma in my own heart, soul, spirit, because the journals I'm creating, are they the ones that speak to me most? I often create journals that are heavily embellished, and so I have this bit of a conflict in my heart going, yes, I am having absolute fun creating this embellished journal, but it's not a journal that gets my heart going in terms of how I'd use it, in terms of practicality and functionality. So this is the Nutcracker, and I use this one, I don't know what, but just to me, it just spoke to me about like flourishes and like a backdrop for the ballet, you know, where they have set design and they move the sets onto the stage and they walk through archways and filigree. It's decorated with filigree. I don't know, just, that's why I thought of the Nutcracker for that. So, what am I saying? What was I saying? Yeah, I don't know. I just, I guess I can keep on creating embellished journals for the artistry, which is what I guess I'm doing anyway. It's purely for the artistry, for the creative process, not for my own. I love this page with that dress. With the functionality and practicality in mind. And I guess I know so many of you guys prefer embellished journals, and that was the, oh, that's not focused. Hello. Hang on. Oh, there we go. And yeah, that's what I was saying was, I found I've had my Etsy open for a year now. Can you believe that? How exciting. I found that the most embellished journals that I create are the ones that go quickest. They seem to be the best sellers. And again, that gives me, you know, a bit of conflict and a bit of a dilemma, because I'm like, okay, this is what people are loving most, but what do I love most? And what I love most is these kind of journals, where I can just create my own slate. Now there it is. Oh, I love that dress. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay. And so I don't know, maybe in the future my heart will just say, no, you just have to create these types of journals. I don't know. I literally have no idea. I'm just, I like to be open with you guys and share and ramble. And if you have any thoughts on this, let me know. Because I see it, Willowbound Journals as a community, yeah? I like the fact that I can create something that someone absolutely loves and will treasure. And if that's going to be something with ephemera, well then I'll do that, because it makes my heart happy to know you're happy with something that I've created. But at the same time, okay, this is what I'm thinking as well. Oh, look at these dresses. Oh, so this one, sorry. This one's called Bluebeard. The other half of the title is there. And so I didn't have any blue paper, but this one's got purple, and I often use blue and purple interchangeably. So that's why I chose that cover, which is probably my favourite cover of all of them, because it's closest to blue. But also the flower's just really pretty. The design's really pretty. Now I've forgotten what I was going to say. I can't remember. Oh yeah, so I always see, I don't know, other journal creators, and this has been ever since I found the world of junk journaling, they all tend to have their own style. So if you saw a journal or a video, you'd know, oh yeah, that's a journal by da 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 da, because you just know their style. But I don't really have that. I make so many different types of journals in so many different styles that, well, it is fun, of course, and I love it. I love that creativity, the fact that I can create so many styles with a junk journal. That's one of my favourite things about it. But at the same time, I guess one of the benefits and why people have their own style and create only one style is because it's something that they're passionate about and that speaks to them and gets their heart going. And I'm just learning as I go through this journey. Yeah, I've done this for a year now, or a bit over a year, and maybe my heart is leaning towards finding my own style and just working with that. I don't know. And really connecting with the meaning behind it. Does that make sense? So I love, look at that, I just love those hairstyles. The beading in it and the jewels. Oh, I love it. So, yeah, I'm just kind of talking off the top of my head here, things that aren't fully formed ideas in my head, but that I feel like are in my heart that I'm just trying to express. Yeah, I just feel like maybe, I don't know, maybe I will forever continue just making this style, that style, all that kind of thing. But part of me just would love to, look at that cat, maybe I should have saved that for my own journal. With my black cat journal. Anyway, didn't see that. I probably would have maybe saved this for that. Anyway, that's okay. It's in the journal. I always lose track of what I'm saying. Yeah, I just feel leaning, oh how cute is that? Sorry, I get so distracted by these images. Leaning towards maybe finding my own style, and now that I have done it for a while, I can see where my heart is led, and having that meaning connection behind it, that's what truly, gets someone going, is when it's not just, oh yeah, this is a fun thing to do, which every single journal I make, this is a fun thing to do, but what I want is that extra level for me, is that extra connection and the meaning behind it, and for me to actually, like, I believe in every one of my journals, that it's a tool and something to bring joy into someone's life that they can use to pour their heart and soul into. But, I don't know, there's just something my heart is leaning towards, I suppose, that I don't know what, in terms of a style of journal, to facilitate that, to facilitate a heart being expressed in a journal. I have no idea. There you go, that's a ramble. I'll talk more about that actually on Patreon, on my Patreon only videos, just because, yeah, I don't know, a bit more personal and just random chatty stuff, and very heart stuff, very deep, so I'll go into a bit more deep heart stuff there, and some things that I'm seeing or projects that I'd love to do to kind of, I love this, to find my style, the thing that I feel like is in my heart. I might experiment with a couple of projects that I just feel strongly about, and I feel like that will be part of the journey to finding it. Okay, Keanu, come here. Oh, he's just getting into my craft boxes. So I'm going to hold you and see how long you'll last here while I do a flip through, honey. Aren't you beautiful? So yeah, that was a random chat. Let me know if you have any thoughts about that. And yeah, any thoughts about the journals too. This is quite hard flipping these pages with one hand. So yeah, as I was saying, I don't know if anyone will be interested in these journals, but these will go towards donations for the maybe 50% or something will go towards the publishing of my mental health art book. So this cover is the only double, and I just love how regal it looks, so it fits the style anyway of all of the fairy tale types. But this one more, I think, of like green and grass for this one in particular. So the Little Shepherdess. This one is so cute. I wasn't going to make a journal with this one, but I just fell in love with the pictures because there weren't enough pages. So I think this one has slightly less pages than the others. They all have around 22 pages, I think, give or take. I think it ranges from 20 to 25 between these journals. It's just depended on what pages, how many I had of each in the story. But this one is just so cute. And so I included the front and back pages of the book, which I think are cute anyway as well, with the fairy and the blue. Hi Keanu, I'll get you some dinner, don't worry. Oh, this is the one that included some of the other fairy tale images. So I just included ones of animals to go with the theme. So goats, shepherdess, and there's one of some ducks, which I really like because they've got a key. I'll show you what I mean when I get to it. But I love keys, key charms and things. So there's another fairy there. That reminds me of, you know, Labyrinth, the movie. That's one of my all-time favourite movies. And when she picks up the fairy and it bites her. Okay, anyone else a fan of Labyrinth? So this is so cute. Aren't they adorable? Okay, I guess the other reason why I made this is because it really reminded me of the sheep journal I made for Denise. And because it had a lot of meaning for me, it was a way to kind of bring that to life again. Connection, be connected to that again. So here are the ducks, and they're holding a key. I just like that. Oh dear. One day I'm going to buy like a bulk lot of key charms. I've got some Etsy shops favorited. Oh dear, Keanu. He's tearing apart tissue paper. That's my tissue paper. You've got your own. Yes, you do. You do, my little baby boy. Got no idea what I was saying. Anyway, oh, I've got Etsy shops favorited that I have been looking at bulk keys to get. So one day I'm going to do that. Alright, we're getting to the end. What a long rambling video. Let me know if you like long rambling videos or if you just prefer me to flip through without chatting. And there's little lambs. Aren't they adorable? Oh, Keanu, you're falling asleep in my arm. Alright, well, they are my fairy tale journals. Let me know what you think. Like I said, a bit of a different style from me. I just use what I have and it's fun. And the link will be below to Willowbound Journals if anyone is interested in purchasing one of these. And yeah, like I said, some percentage, maybe 50%, will go towards the publishing of the mental health art book. The other 50% will obviously just be to support me living. So that'll be great. Okay, so thanks guys for watching, and I will see you later in the next video. Bye!